Guys, welcome to the SoccerWingman. What a great week we had. In this video, we're going to analyze my team for Game Week 6. But first and foremost, let's talk about Game Week 5. I scored 84 points after I bench boosted. My rank is now up to 600k. That is in the top 8% of all FPL managers out of 7 million FPL managers. Right, so let's go in the video and check how the team performed. So first up in goal, that is McCarthy. He had 1 point, and this was a very bad week for him, and I hope that I bring in someone that can help him out with what's happening. McCarthy is a good goalkeeper, but I think that he needs a helper. Then next up is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent, this is his last week in my team because again he blanked. 1 point. I mean, there are better options that are coming in because this is a very difficult situation. I'm a Liverpool fan, but I mean, come on. Alisson is missing and Van Dijk is now injured, so clean sheets are going to be very rare. So I think I'm going to sell him. Then next up in line is Justin. Justin had a few clumsy passes, but solid enough at the back. I don't think he's at risk of me selling him at the moment, even though Soyuncu is now injured and Leicester also won't have that many clean sheets. I'm going to keep him for now. Next up in line is Mitchell. Mitchell is making a name for himself as a left-back version of Aaron Wan-Bissaka with competent defensive ability but lacking in forward departments. So his final third of the game is still not very good, and I'm sure he's going to improve. Then on the bench, we have Romain Saiss. Demonstrated superb vision to pick out Podence with an intelligent cutback, as Wolves almost opened the scoring. Thought he'd open the scoring with a fabulous strike, but Podence was ruled out offside in the build-up. So tough luck there. He could have easily got more than those points. Then next is Podence on the double-up for Wolves. He almost opened the scoring just before the break with a fizzing effort from close range, produced fabulous poise and skill in route to the disallowed Wolves goal. So all in all, Podence is a good player and he gave me 3 points, but I think I'm going to upgrade to something better. I'll show you. Next up is Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dominic Calvert-Lewin continued his run of form. After Virgil van Dijk was off the pitch, he was just bullying those defenders and found himself isolated for much of the game, but popped up when the team needed him to score the equalizer, and with a towering header. I mean, if Virgil van Dijk was in there, there's no way he's going to score that goal. So credit to him though for staying focused the whole game. Next up is Jorginho. Jorginho is a player that assisted for Werner's second goal by lofting the ball over the head of Bednarek and Vestergaard, with Werner charging down on goal. Once again, proving that he's more than just a penalty guy, and yeah, he's earning his stripes. Heung-min Son, what a finish! 45 seconds. Right now, if he keeps playing like this, I think he'll be contender for Premier League's Golden Shoe. His assist was also brilliant. Brilliant guy. Next up in line is Harry Kane. So Harry Kane battled well down the Harry Kane. Okay, performances don't get better than this. A world-class performance, an assist, 2 great goals, and a string of heroic defensive blocks. Could have easily got a hat-trick. It was denied by the upright. And this combination, this duo, I think is beginning to look like the best and the most formidable in all of Europe. So the next player, we look at one on the bench, that is Taylor. Charlie Taylor battled well down the Burnley left and afforded Matthias Pereira very little space. Did his best to support McNeil, but was found wanting whenever he did venture forward. So Charlie Taylor starting to look like back to his best. I can see Burnley improving in defense because their captain Me is back training, so that is the lift for them. Then we go to Mr. Consistent Mohamed Salah. Typically neat footwork throughout, but was shackled for much of the contest by a solid Everton backline, but still managed to get his landmark 100th goal for Liverpool with a brilliant strike. So Salah is someone that you're going to have a hard watch if you don't have in your team. That's all I'm going to say. So that's how the team did, and as you saw earlier, that was 84 points. Let us look at the players that I'm bringing in for game week 6. Okay, so I had mentioned already that I am going to bring in Martinez. Martinez was a loanee from Arsenal, and it looks like he's going to be a very cardinal player for Villa. Are the only team so far that have it's because of Emiliano Martinez and his counterparts at the back. So it's a no-brainer. This guy is going to help out with McCarthy, and is an upgrade to Neeland, who is no longer in the Premier League. Then I did a like-for-like switch for Kevin De Bruyne to Raheem Sterling. He's been captaining the side in the absence of other vets like Sergio Aguero and the injured Kevin De Bruyne. I think that since Kevin De Bruyne is back in training, Aguero scored his first goal in the penalty of the UEFA Champions League. I think it's only a matter of time before Man City start ticking again. And once Kevin De Bruyne starts firing, I'll switch back to him easily, because he's also got assists. I think he gets more points than Raheem Sterling. So I had said earlier that I'll upgrade Podence to James Rodriguez. He has hit the ground running just like how Mohamed Salah did in his maiden season, or Bruno Fernandes took to the Premier League last season. With Richarlison on a suspension, he might even have more goalmouth action, and is very lethal with that left foot. Whether he's outside or in the box, it's devastating. It's a hard watch to not have him in your team, and it's just bagging points. I don't want to be part of that team anymore, so I bought him. I think he's a better option than Grealish and Zaha, because it showed a level of consistency. Yes, the only risk is if Ancelotti can keep him fit, because he's very injury prone over the years, as he has shown. But when he's fit, that left foot, no wonder Sergio Ramos said good luck when he was signing for Everton, but he concluded by saying you're not going to need that luck with that left foot. So okay, moving on to the final change to the team. That was Trent Alexander-Arnold for Kyle Walker-Peters. I could have bought Lamptey, but the fans do not allow. The main reason I already explained. Liverpool's clean sheets are a rarity now, with Alisson and Virgil van Dijk out for a long spell. So I could take a hit for players like these, and then bring in quality in midfield up front. So that's the team for now. In the comment section, which player you think would be a good triple captain pick for game week 6? Right now I haven't chosen my captain yet because I'm waiting to see what Spurs team will play the Europa League. Looking at how many minutes Kane and Son will play, that will determine which captain I'll pick. But right now, as it stands, as you can see, Salah has won. He's got the nod, and I think that he might stay like that because Sheffield United are a shadow of themselves right now. So this is the team. So don't forget, comment below on who you think should be the triple captain for this game week, and comment below if you think that this team is capable of getting 80 points in the next coming week, because I guarantee you if we get another 80 points, the rank is going even further down. I'm sure we'll be in the top 6% by this time next week. So don't forget to change. The deadline for this weekend is not on Saturday, it's on Friday, so be careful not to miss it. Alright, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. Please don't hesitate to subscribe and share. Also follow us on Facebook, and we're going to open on Twitter soon and Instagram. So this is the Soccer Wingman, and hope you liked the video. Bye.